we received two very young girls, aged 10 and 11, both experiencing extreme trauma in their lives. And then we received an even younger child, aged 9, a young boy, with very specific needs in the disability fields. And that added to the complexity of the house. That was very challenging for us to work with a completely different cohort in a completely different way. And so what followed was a real long period of transition where the young people that we were caring for and the staff at the house were both transitioning in their own ways. Essentially, what we decided was that we needed quite a lot of help. And we turned to our team within Junction at FACS to support us in the efforts we were making to create a safe space for these children. And so we reached out, and the FACS team responded brilliantly. And we were supported from all sides at Junction to try and make this a much more successful placement experience for these children.
Jack and the team at Continue Care approached the families and children's team, needing further support with some young people who had recently been placed. Our team jumped at this opportunity, not only to support these vulnerable children, but to collaborate with the Continue Care team. We have years of experience within our FACS team, working with vulnerable children who have experienced trauma. We really understand that beneath a child's behaviours can be years of unresolved trauma. This eventually needs to be addressed. But first and foremost, we need to create a secure base for each child. This is so they can start to heal from their trauma. It's also important to have a secure base so the child can start to form healthier attachments with adults in their lives. With this information in mind, I met with each individual child and asked them a set of questions around their likes, dislikes, people in their life they connected with, their experiences of placement so far, and also triggers that they might know for their behaviours. The young people were incredibly insightful and offered so much valuable information. I then met with staff and had a discussion with them around some similar questions and their experiences with each child. Once again, the staff offered so much valuable information that really helped with the next stage. From all this information, I created individual assessment reports for each child and then rolled out a set of recommendations that would be implemented within the units for each young person. We then helped support the staff in the units around these recommendations and decided to bring in the child and adolescent counsellors and the children's specialist workers to help further support.
In the FACS team, the counsellors and children's specialist workers have been working with this age group for many years. They've developed tools and resources to help parents, carers and clients with emotional regulation, relationship building and routines. These tools and resources were shared in fortnightly catch-ups with packs of specific games, cards and sensory products being provided for everyone to use with the children. The children's specialist worker was able to work with the house supervisor to ensure the house understood the benefit of each item and how to use it. By checking in regularly, the children's specialist worker was able to provide alternatives if something wasn't working well or expand on things that were. The house supervisor was also able to bring back questions and feedback to further build the house's developing toolbox.
So as a result of the support that we received within Junction internally with the FACS team, what happened was a two-way thing. The staff began to understand in a much more meaningful way why the children behaved the way they did and adjusted the way that they did the work with the children. And then in response, the children became much more trusting of the staff, less attacking of the staff, I don't just mean physically, but verbally and emotionally. And so what developed from the support that we received, all of the different areas of support that we received from the knowledge base as well as the skill sets, was that both sides, the staff and the children, began to not just work together, but to live together. And what that meant was, even when we have received other changes in placement this year, the new children moving in have adjusted almost immediately to what is now the way of doing things, which focuses on the child feeling safe in the house. And once we achieve that feeling of safety, what we are experiencing is much lower levels of incidents, either from the children or from the staff or both. Very few incident reports, and the ones that we do receive now are relatively minor in their impact. We are looking at all of the children going to school daily. And when they obviously come home from school, we're introducing routines to them that these children need to help them feel safe. We've got the tools to do activities to help them feel safe. And ultimately, when we consider new referrals, we're looking not just at helping the new person to move in, but protecting the people, the children that are already there. Because what we're doing is working now, and we don't want to change it. The old saying, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. All of the resources we've received, it is definitely working now. And we're very much looking forward to Christmas with these children. So after my presentation, I hope you will enjoy the video you're about to see, which illustrates the great work that's going on.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until.
The house is really settled. The children are happy and it's a real family environment. I've been involved with doing menu planning and encouraging the young people of the house to eat healthier options and joining with cooking and learning cleaning and a lot of other life skills. The kids are really happy. We often get greeted with big smiles and hugs when we arrive at work. I really enjoy working here with all the staff and the young people.
I'm Marisa. The kids here at the moment, they're delightful, they're rambunctious, there's a real sort of family sibling vibe. They have their moments, but it's just delightful to watch them blossom, build rapport and see the changes in them daily. It's awesome, I love it here.
It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. And then